in my class, these variables are not limited to P, Q, R, and S. I've been using other variables, both capital and small letters. But I believe the most important is, you know, that what is those variables representing? No? Ano yung nire-represent nila? And then the we have the truth value of a proposition, no? Yung true denoted as T if it's a true statement, and false denoted as if it's a false statement. Reminder that opinions are avoided in logic, math, and science, and commands and questions are not considered propositions. Okay, so I have discussed this connectives, so I will not repeat them anymore. Kasi as we go on with our lesson, babalik din tayo, ma-discuss din natin isa-isa itong mga connectives na to. Okay, so we started with defining simple statement as a statement that conveys a single idea or simple facts about the world. So I have presented to you examples. And then a negation of a statement is defined as the exact opposite of a statement. Uh, it is false when the original is true and true when the original is false. And the symbol that is used to represent a negation of a statement is shown here, no? Yung merong tilde, tsaka P, or yung uh, this one. Okay. Actually, ang basa talaga dyan, not P. The I not, no? So when it precedes P, not P siya. So it's a negation of statement P. Okay, and have also given you some examples about negation of statement. Yan. Now there are special cases. This is particularly for a statement that begins with all, every, and none. If you want to negate these statements, you may introduce the negation of the statement by this phrase, there is at least one. So, ito yung mga examples natin. Okay, and yung there is at least one can also be presented in abbreviated form. At least one is also correct. Another special case is when a statement involves the word some. No. Okay, so if you want to negate it, the negation should use the variety of none. No, pwedeng no, none, nothing. Yan. So kung depende ano, kung ano yung sa tingin niyo yung tamang gamitin for this statements. Okay, and there is a simple pattern that you can use when dealing with this statement, no? That statement that begins with some A or B can be negated with this phrase, no A are B or no A is B. Okay, so any question? Adrian Ranel Marquez, baka may tanong ka.
Wala po, ma'am.
Okay, so I think we can begin now with a new lesson. No? Okay, so ito yung mga examples. Ayan. So let's begin with a compound statement. It is a statement that conveys two or more ideas. It is connected by phrases and, or, if, then, and if, and only if. Okay, so there are four kinds of compound statement. We have the conjunction, disjunction, conditional, saka biconditional. Yung apat na phrases dito o connectives ay ito yung ginagamit nitong apat na kinds of compound statement. Okay. So let's begin with the conjunction. It is a compound statement formed by using the word and to join two simple sentences. The symbol that is used to represent it is the inverted V. And so this symbol, P inverted V tapos Q, is read as P and Q. And since there are two statements for a conjunction, no, um, we can actually evaluate its truth value by determining the truth value of the individual statements P and Q. No? So a conjunction is true only if and only if both P and Q are true. Okay. So which means that uh, other combinations of truth values, no? For example, true ang P, false ang Q, or baliktad, false ang P, true ang Q, or both P and Q are false. Okay. These situations or three combinations of truth values will yield to a false conjunction. Okay, so there will be exercises on this later. Okay, in the meantime, let us practice combining simple statements to form a conjunction. Okay, so statement P, Joey eats hamburger. Statement Q, the berry drinks cola. So P and Q, Joey eats hamburger and Mary drinks cola. Okay, so statement M, 5 is a prime number. Statement N, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So, sabi dito, M and N, 5 is a prime number and water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So you could see that even the statements are not actually connected from one another. But sinabi kasi nung variable, no? Okay, that they should be combined, no, according to the variables presented here. Okay. Negation symbol will only apply to the statement which immediately comes after it. No, so this is a case when you deal with a statement that involves a negation sign, no, or negation symbol. So, for example, statement P. Today is Friday. Statement Q, it is not raining. So, ito yung ating dalawang statement. Suppose you are asked to combine not P and Q. Oh, this means that you are going to negate the P, but Q would remain the same. No? So, how do we do that? Today is not Friday. That is the not P. And Q, it is not raining. Okay, so only statement P is negated. Okay, in another example, P and not Q. So today is Friday is the P and the negation of Q, it is raining. Okay, so because the original statement is it is not raining. Okay, now if the statement is, the whole conjunction is negated by the compound mismo na conjunction is negated. For example, this one, not the individual statement. Okay, it is suggested that you make use of this phrase. It is not, ano ba yan, lumiliko. It is not true that both today is Friday and it is raining. No? So, in short, the negation symbol is represented by this phrase. It is not true that tapos yung P and Q, the one within this pair of parentheses. Today is Friday and it is not raining. Yun yung P and Q. Okay, so na-gets niyo ba 'to? Okay, so did you understand? Alright. Oh, kaya ko tinatanong kasi may isa pang form yung negation of P and Q. Thank you. Ito, the negation of P and Q is equivalent to another statement, but it's not a conjunction, but it's a disjunction. Remember, disjunction. Okay. One of the compound statements. Okay. Tapos yung end mo, naging or. So, instead of using an and, sa kanyang equivalent form, or yung ginamit. No? And not only that, the negation sign is distributed to P and Q. Kaya naging not P or not Q. All right? So, let's try to use this statement so that we can find the equivalent statement of negation of P and Q. No? So, ito yung not P and or not Q. So, magiging today is not Friday or it is raining. So, ito yung not P or not Q based on the given statements. Okay, and because according to logic, these two statements are actually equivalent, no? So when you use it for worded statements, it is supposed to give the same statements that have the same thoughts. They convey the same meaning, no? And they have the same truth values. Yan. Okay, so do you agree that the statement it is not true that both today is Friday and it is not raining is the same as today is not Friday or it is raining? Okay, so sabi ko kanina, they are supposed to give you the same idea, the same thoughts, no? So parehong idea, the same truth values. Okay? Pagka hindi sila equal, ay equivalent, masisira itong formula na 'to, 'no? It's actually a law, ay mamaya, it's a law. Okay, P and Q. Ah, ang given ay Snoopy wears goggles and scarves. So ito na yung conjunction, 'no? 'Pag dinegate natin siya, i-introduce uli natin yung it is not true that, okay? Snoopy, ito yung P. Snoopy wears goggles and scarves. So, I mean, ito yung P and Q. Yan. Now, if we express that in terms of not P or not Q, yung equivalent na statement ng negation of P and Q, magiging Sloopy does not wear goggles or he does not wear scarves. Okay, so again, these two true statements is supposed to give us the same meaning, the same thoughts, on the same truth values. Kasi equivalent yung statement. Okay, question. Charisma Venturero. Iha,
Yes, ma'am. Narinig
baka
po.
may tanong ka? Yes.
Wala
Oo,
po.
okay, thank you for your answer. Now, let's proceed. Consider the following simple statements. Statement A, today is Friday. Statement B, it is raining. Statement C, I am going to a movie house. And statement D, I am not going to the basketball game. No? Write the following compound statements in symbolic form. Okay, so the first one says today is Friday. So it is statement A. Meron siyang and, so we use this inverted V. Tapos yung it is raining, statement B. So A and B. Okay. Number two, it is not raining. You could see that it is not raining is negation of statement B, no? Yun lang. Yung negation sign ko dumiretso na may end din siya. Tapos yung I am going to a movie house is C. So, not B, uh, and C. Tanggalin natin, madumi. And then I am going to the basketball game. That is the negation of statement T, di ba? I am not going. And I am not going to a movie house. Okay, negation naman siya ng statement C. Yeah. Okay. So let me show you a better written answers. So ito yon. Not D and not C. Okay. So let me continue. It is raining is negation of statement. Hindi pala negation yon. It is statement B and I am going to the basketball game. Yun yung negation. Negation ng D. And it is not true that, okay, so it seems like ang ninegate yung buong conjunction. So it is not true that both, wait, dito pala yun. I am going to a movie house, C yun, and I am not going to the basketball game is D. So negation of C and D. May gustong magtanong? Okay, there's no question, then I will proceed, no? Okay, so iwanan lang natin sandali ang conjunction. Let's now proceed with a disjunction. Okay. So ang difference lang naman sa conjunction at saka disjunction, yung connective. But it is also a compound sentence formed, no, by joining two simple sentences, and it's using the word or as a connective. The symbol that is used to represent or is yung V. Kaya if you see P, V, Q, we may read it as P or Q. Now, just like a conjunction, a disjunction truth value is dependent on the individual statements. Okay? So, kung meron tayong P or Q, okay, according to this statement, uh, disjunction is true if either statement is true or if both statements are true. The only way it is false is if both halves are false. Okay, so in short, if P and Q are both false, then false na rin yung disjunction. Okay? So other combinations such as both P and Q are true or P is true and Q is false or false ang P tapos true ang Q. Now, these three combinations will yield true statements. Okay, so like what I said a while ago, there will be a separate discussion about truth values. No? Okay. So dito muna tayo. The let's practice combining simple statements into a disjunction. No? Statement P, the clock is slow. Statement Q, the time is correct. So when you see this symbol P or Q, it means the clock is slow or the time is correct. Okay. Statement R. The principal will attend the class on Tuesday. Statement S. I will skip my mathematics class on Wednesday. R or S. The principal will attend the class on Tuesday, or I will skip my mathematics class on Wednesday. But there is only also a negation for disjunction. No? Okay, so katulad din ng conjunction, um, yung statement in the disjunction ay pwedeng maging false, no? And if that would be the case, only that is statement is should be negate, false tuloy. Not false ha. Pag nakikita ko kasi 'tong tilde, lagi kong nasasabing negative siya kaya ano, I would say false, okay? So, ibig sabihin ko lang, yung negation ng statement may also apply to the individual statement in a disjunction. Okay. And then later, it can also be used to negate the whole disjunction. Okay. So let's try this one. Statement A, it is cold outside. Statement B, it is snowing. So when you say or A or B, it is either cold outside or it is snowing. Okay. So take note that there is this word either, no? 'Di ba sa English language, gumagamit tayo ng combination ng either or kasi sila yung partner, no? In logic, if you want to use it, there's no problem, no? Pero ano siya, kahit wala puwede, eh. So, i-check niyo, it is cold outside or it is snowing, 'di ba puwede rin. Oh, kunyari wala 'to. It is either cold outside or it is snowing, 'yan, okey. Now let us negate, wait lang nakita ko ng, ah, meron ng ano, nalolobat na daw ako, ayan. Okay, thank you for waiting 'no. Negation ng A or B na tayo 'no. So negative negation of A or B, ang negation ng A is it is not cold outside. And then we have or symbol 'no, tapos it is snowing. Okay, so B remains, the same. Now in the case where the whole disjunction is negated, meron tayo ulit phrase na gagamitin to introduce yung negation symbol, yan. It is not the case that tapos ini-negate natin yung A or P, 'di ba? I mean, it's an introduction to the negation of A or B. And A or B is it is either cold outside or snowing. Okay. So kanina, it is sa negation ng buong conjunction, it is not the case, sorry, it is not true that both, okay? Ito naman, sa negation ng disjunction, it is not the case that, okay? So, let me continue. The negation of P or Q is equivalent in another statement that is not a conjunction, but a disjunction. Ito yon. Okay? So, not P or and not Q. All right? So, yung not P and not Q, um, ito yung kung iko-compare ninyo, teka compare natin sa conjunction. Yan, 'di ba? Not P or not Q dito. Para sa negation ng P and Q. Kung baliktad siya, negation siya ng P or Q, magiging not P and not Q. Okay. So I hope you could see the difference para hindi kayo malito, no? Okay, so not A and not B, it is not cold outside and it is not snowing. Okay, so let's analyze. yung bang statement na it is not the case that it is either cold outside or snowing ay pareho ng it is not cold outside and it is not snowing. What do you think? Ha? Hello, parehas ba sila ng idea, the same thoughts? No? So I would like to know if, kasi baka mamaya meron kayong tanong. Okay, so pareho. Okay, tama, Miss Legaspi, no? Yes. So, later you will know bakit sila parehas, no? And also, napansin niyo ba na very powerful itong ating symbols, no? Ito kasi yung propositionals, variables, no? And it's very powerful in a sense that it can actually provide you the whole information dun sa symbols pa lang na yun. And we can use that to translate a statement into another statement or a proposition into another proposition. So yun yung ginagamit natin. No? Okay? Those propositional variables. Okay, I have here more examples. Ang P or Q, ito daw yung I will paint the room blue or gray. No? So, kung negation siya ng P or Q, it is not the case that. So, ito yung negation. Tapos, I will paint the room blue or gray. So, it is not the case that I will paint the room blue or gray. This is the negation of the above P or Q. No? Ngayon, we express negation of P or Q in terms of its equivalent disjunctive form. Oh, conjunctive form. Disjunctive yung pinanggalingan, no? So, not P and not Q. So, it will become paint, I will not paint the room blue, and I will not paint the room gray. Diba? So, again, according to these symbols here, those statements is supposed to give us the same statement or state two different statements with the same meaning, the same thoughts, the same truth values. Okay, let me I'll continue. Let me formally introduce to you those symbols that we discussed, no? Actually, De Morgan's laws yun. So, hindi yun sasablay because it's already a law, no? Unless mali yung pagkakapresent mo ng statement. Okay? So, yung negation ng P and Q is equivalent to not P or not Q. Tapos ang negation naman ng P or Q is equivalent to not P and not Q. So, yung negation ng conjunction ay equal sa individual negation ng statements and binabaliktad natin yung negation sign. The connective na from and to or. So number 2, from or to and. Okay? So I have here more examples. Use De Morgan's laws for the following statements. No? Statement P, Kyla has a cell phone. Statement Q, Jerome has a laptop computer. No? So at least itong dalawang statements na to medyo related. No? Okay, so kahit na pagka connect mo, yung iba kasi iba yung mga statements na but we have to connect them. Yan. So P and Q. So ito yung conjunction, no? Which means Kyla has a cell phone and Jerome has a laptop computer. For the disjunction, P or Q, Kyla has a cell phone or Jerome has a laptop computer. So you could see that statements are the same, no? They only differ in their corresponding connective. Okay. Now let's apply De Morgan's laws. Since De Morgan's laws I applied or applicable for the negation of conjunction tsaka disjunction eh. So ito yon. Again, the negation of P and Q is equivalent to not P or not Q. So how about forming the negation of P and Q, no? Okay, so yung conjunction natin kanina na Kyla has a cell phone and Jerome has a laptop computer ay ganito siya ininegate, no? It is not true that Kyla has a cell phone and Jerome has a laptop computer. That's the negation of P and Q. Now, if we express that in terms of its equivalent statement, which is not P or not Q, then it becomes Kyla does not have a cell phone or Jerome does not have a laptop computer. So what we did here is we negate both P and Q and then connect it by or. All right. Continuing. Now we have for now letter B, the negation of P or Q is equivalent to not P and not Q. Yan. So ininegate natin itong disjunction, yung P or Q natin. So it is not the case that Kyla has a cell phone or Jerome has a laptop computer. So ang connective mo dito yung or. Yan. All right. So express them in terms of its equivalent form, not P and not Q. So magiging Kyla does not have a cell phone and Jerome does not have a laptop computer. Again, because those statements, no, etong De Morgan's laws are said to be equivalent. So we are supposed to transform the given statements into their equivalent form also, no? So parehas din sila. Iba lang ibang way lang yung pagkaka-state. Okay, question. Okay, so kanina I actually asked you kung gano'n ang pagkakaintindi niyo, no? So I hope may mga sumagot kasi kaya naalala ko, ayan, no? Pareho. Pareho po yung kanina. Ayan. So ito din, dapat pareho. Ayan. Now we proceed to the truth value and the truth table, no? So ang truth value ng simple statement, puwedeng true lang o kaya false lang, 'di ba? Hindi puwedeng trolls, okay? And the truth value of a compound statement ay dependent yan dun sa truth values ng mga simple statements na kinonect natin, no? At saka, of course, the connectives. Okay, so i-recall uli natin kanina, sabi ko, pagka conjunction, P and Q yun, no? Nagiging true lang yan kapag both P and Q are true. Yan. O pag iba na, ang I mean meron ng isa sa kanila ay may ibang truth values like P is true, Q is false or false yung P tapos true yung Q at lalo na kung parehong false. Ayan, no? This is a case where the disjunction, a conjunction is false. False na yan. Okay, ang true lang kung both P and Q are true. Okay. In the case of a disjunction, um, nagiging false lang 'to, 'no, when both P and Q are false. Yan, false yan. False din 'to. Eh, di false na silang lahat. Ayan. Okay, so ibang combination should have false P, true Q, or true P, false Q, and both true statements. Okay, so it is a case na true naman siya. Okay. So nagets nyo what I am saying here? Kasi sasagutan natin 'tong example 10, oh, alright. So suppose daw statements A, B, and F are true and statements C, D, and E are false. Thank you for the reply. Find the truth value of the following. Okay. So again, i-summarize ko yung given. The given says A, B, F. Wala, inaantok ako. Para akong hinihili ng binabasa ko. Sila ay true, no? Tapos statements, ano yung isa? C, D, and E are false. Okay. So kung ito yung given and we would like to analyze the truth value of the following statements, no? Okay, so ako magso-solve ng 1. Statement A is true. Ay, wait, hindi nakikita. True ang A, connective is and, C is false. Okay? So, it's a combination of true and false, no? And it's a conjunction. So therefore, the truth value is true. Okay, can you answer number 2? Sino gusto sumagot ng number 2? Aiko, Seichi, Iha, Iho.
Good afternoon po, Miss. False po. Because tilde B
Because.
or tilde F po kasi. Tilde B or tilde F is false po.
Okay, so you said that B actually originally is false, ay true, no? Pero dahil not B siya, naging true. Wait ako. Did you say that? Kasi choppy ka and I'm helping you to
Sorry po.
Okay.
Kasi po,
And not F is true, so naging false. Ayan. Both are false. Ayan. So I'm just helping you answer this problem kasi medyo choppy ka kanina. Sige, sinong both false will give you a false disjunction. How about number 3? Yes, Mary Ann May Legaspi, number 3.
True po.
Okay, why true?
Yung A and B po is originally true po.
Okay, so parehas na silang true. When you combine that with a conjunction, it's true. Okay, how about number 4? Franzen, Venice, Red.
Ma'am, clarify ko lang po muna bago ko sagutin yung number 4. Yung sa 1 po,
Sure.
di ba po ma'am kapag conjunction, ang accepted lang na true is kapag
Ay,
both
oo.
true. So dapat to.
Oo. I think I said false. Oo. Kasi baka hindi ko lang naisulat. Pero ito na nga yun eh. Thank you for your kanina, parang false sa sagot ko kanina eh. Oo,
Number 4
kaya
po.
lang hindi ko siya naisulat. Ayan, sige, number 4.
Yung E po is false. Then yung F naman po is true. Making it true po.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Iha. So, for a disjunction, if hindi false yung value ng dalawang statements, true na yon. Okay? So, number 5. Yung mga nagtataas ng kamay, Lunas, Alexander.
True po.
You said true?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, and then why?
Yung sa loob po ng parenthesis, A and A and B are true. So, true na po yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. Then, yung disjunction po na sa C. So, false po. Pero, true po yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, true pa rin po yung truth value.
True or false is truth. That's correct. Thank you. Anyone from number 6? Si Caranto, Mary Joy. Marjoy.
Ano po, yung B po is magiging false po. Then, yung D is false po. So, false po yung truth value.
Okay, false and false will lead to a false value. Yan. Thank you. Another one. Mag-skip, no? How about number 8? Barcelona. Number 8 tayo, ha? Yeah. Carl. So, unahin mo
Rinig
muna
po
yung
ba ako,
nasa
ma'am?
loob ng...
Hello po.
Yes, nadidinig kita.
A or yung A or B po sa parenthesis yields po a true value. Pero po they are conjoined by C, and C po is is false. So ang truth value niya po ay false.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, very good, no? I think those examples are enough. Okay, may sagot tayo dito. Yan, kaya lang walang explanation, no? So, since you already know how to explain kung bakit naging true, bakit naging false, no? So, you can verify 9 and 10, tsaka 7. Ayun na ang mag-verify nun. Yan na. Okay? So, we proceed to the truth table. Okay. Yung truth table is a table that shows the truth value of a compound statement, no, for all its possible truth values of simple statements. So this is where we write the different combinations of truth values if the table or it's really a compound statement, no? So kasi kung simple statement lang 'yan, ibig sabihin dalawa lang ang truth values niyan, true at saka false. Pero kasi kung compound statement 'yan, nagiging 4 na combinations na, no? So for example, we have statements P and Q. So ang unang possible combinations ng truth values niyan, pareho silang true, no? Yung sumunod, puwedeng true yung P, Q, false yung Q. In the third row, false ang P, true ang Q, no? And in the last row, parehong false. Okay, so may naiisip pa ba kayong combinations? Okay, so wala na, 'di ba? Pinabali-baliktad na natin. Ayan. So, notice that itong table na 'to ay merong 4 na rows, no? It is actually the standard truth table. The standard truth table for two statement contains these combinations of truth values which are listed in the table of 4 rows, 4 na rows lang. And it can actually be verified through this formula 2 to the n power, no? Where n would stand the number or would represent the number of statements, no? So kung may dalawang statements, just like in this table, 2 to the second power yan. Okay, and 2 to the second power is 4. Okay, and 4 means there are 4 rows. Okay. So ito, 4 na rows. Kung na-fill in nyo na lahat yung 4 na rows ng hindi nagre-repeat ng pattern ng truth values, then you're done with the standard truth table, no, for two statements. Now, the question is, what if? Yan, may what if ako, ha? There are 3 statements, no? Nadagdagan siya. Okay. Gawin natin siyang ang tawag dito, R, no? Statement R. P, Q, R. Yan, okay? So, dahil yan ay 3 statements na, no? So, according to the formula 2 to the n power ay 2 to the third power na siya. And 2 to the third power means 8 rows, no? Okay, so in short, if the truth table contains 3 statements, expect that there should be 8, no? 8 rows of the table. No? So we will add more. Yan. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have the 4. Ayan, di ako naging consistent sa sa kulay. Ayan. So what shall we do with those tables, no? Okay, so lalagyan natin siya ng truth values. Halimbawa, sa first row, no? Parehong true silang tatlo. Yan. In the second row, true yung P, Q is false. How about making R false also? In the third row, false P, Q true. True na din sana yung R. Yan. In the third row, possible na lahat sila ay false. Okay? So now we are going to think of combinations that is not written yet or listed yet. No? So pwedeng ang P ay true. True din yung Q. So hindi siya dapat maging true sa dulo, no? Kasi meron na tayo niya sa first row. So how about a false? Yan. Another true value for P, pero ang Q ay false. Okay? Pero true yung R. What if we have a false P and false Q? Pwedeng true ang R. No? So, hindi natin maituloy na tatlong Fs kasi mauulit yung fourth row. O kaya, false yung P, true yung Q, false, okay. True yung Q, tapos false yung R. Okay? Since from the way I look at it, wala ako nakikitang combinations ng truth values na naulit, no? Do you agree? Wala akong naulit, ano? Okay, and dahil napuno ko yung 8 rows ng hindi nag-uulit ng combinations ng truth values, then we have the correct combinations. Yan. And yun ang mahalaga dito sa formula na 2 to the n power. No? Thank you. Okay, so kayo na magbasa niyan. Pag-practice tayo, no, ng pagsusulat ng truth values with the information that I have given you. By the way, baka hindi ko pa nasabi, no? Itong table na to ay tinatawag nating standard truth table. Yan. Okay? So, ito yung mga entries niya. Yan. So, wag yun ang baguhin, no? Every time na paggagawa kayo ng standard truth table, you will always you should write pala the entries in the same way as it is listed here in this table, no? Okay, so, ito uli siya. So, again, every time you are asked to prepare a truth table, you will need to begin with the standard truth table. So, ito yung standard truth table. Okay, so how do we list the conjunction, the truth value of conjunction? This is the one. So, sa conjunction, ang kailangan nating tandaan ay kung sino yung true, the only true statements, no? Okay, so we know that true lamang yung P and Q if both P and Q are true, and you can find it in the first row. The rest are false. Shortcut yun, no? Disjunction naman, ang ating pwedeng tandaan is that when both P and Q are false, all right, it is listed in the last row of the standard truth table. Both P and Q are false, so false na rin yung disjunction. The rest of the values are true. Okay. Then we have the negation of P, no? Sa negation of P, all entries in the first row are negated in the not P column. Yan. So, check this one. Dalawang true values sa P, sa not P ay false na siya. At yung dalawang false ay naging true. Okay. What if we try to combine not P and Q? Ito yung not P. Then this is the Q. Okay, so we are supposed to find this, and it is a conjunction. Negation of P and Q, no? So kung conjunction ulit, kailangang makita natin yung dalawang statements na parehong true. So saan siya parehong true, no? Okay, initially we can find the true values of not P in the third and the last row, no? Tapos yung Q, may true siya sa third row. Okay, so I think that is what we are looking for, no? Both true ang not P at saka Q. So true yung negation of P and Q. The rest are false. Okay, di ba? Ang dali lang. Ayan. Ang dami na natin nagawa sa truth table, no? Continuing, now what if P and Q is negated? Ito yun. Yan. All the entries in P and Q, like true sa first row, magiging false yan sa negation of P and Q, no? And then notice that there are already 3 F values in the conjunction. So true na siya dito sa negation of P and Q. And last, disjunction, no? Negation of disjunction. Okay, so yung first 3 rows ng disjunction, true lahat yun. Sa negation niya ay false. And the last row is false. Ayaw sumulat. So truth dito. Okay. Pagtanong. Question. Naintindihan ba? Okay. That's it. Thank you. Okay, so ito kasi ang klase na kung nakikinig ka, no, you will be able to memorize everything before the end of the topic. Totoo yang sinasabi ko, mame-memorize nyo na. Kasi you will keep on relating to the previous lesson. Kaya sa kaduluduluhan, memorize mo na lahat. Okay, so construct a truth table for the following statements. Okay, so ang statement natin, P and not Q or not P or Q. So, kung magagawa tayo ng truth table, then we will begin with the standard truth table na P and Q. And then judging from the given, merong not Q at saka not P. No? So we can prepare the column for not P at saka Q, not Q. Yan. Okay. And then, Wait nga, ang kapal nung aking ano. Yan. So dahil kailangan ko ng not P at saka not Q, then I will now list the truth values, no, for both of them. For not P, ang entries niya ay opposite the entries of the first column since it's a negation of P. So, dalawang false saka dalawang true. Yung not Q, ang entries niyan opposite ng second row, no? Kung true ay false, yung false ay true, true is false, and Q is true. I mean, not Q is true. Okay? So, after that, ready na tayong mag-answer ng P and not Q. So, ito yung P, ito yung not Q, no? And it's a conjunction. So, all you have to do is look for the truth values of both P and not Q. Ito pala, talon tayo. P and not Q. Yan. Na parehong true, no? Kasi ano siya conjunction. Okay, so hanapin natin. Ito kasi yung dalawang true sa P. Pero sa not Q, false and true yung sa second row. Yan. So, in short, in the second row, yung P and not Q is true. Other rows will contain false values. Yan. And then, nagpapalit kasi ako ng kulay. Not P or Q. Napalitan ko ba? Hindi yata. Ito yung not P or Q. Yan. So, ito naman, disjunction. So, we need to find a combination of both false in the not P or Q, no? So, we could find it in the second row. Parehong false yung not P at saka Q. Well, the result is false in the not P or Q column. The rest are true. Yeah. And the last thing that we should do is to combine P and not Q with the not P or Q, no? Using a disjunction. Okay? So dahil disjunction yan, well, we need to find a both false entry in the column of these two columns, no? Itong column ng P and not Q tsaka not P or Q. Well, unfortunately, wala akong nakikita na parehong false, no? 'Di ba? Parehong true, wala din. Pero dahil disjunction 'yan, if one of them is true, 'di ba? True na siya. Yan. Okay? So very easy, no? That's how simple it is. You don't need to analyze the entries in the table one by one, no? Hanapin niyo lang yung parang pinaka-Q. Yan. Tapos the rest will follow. Yan. Okay. There is a term equivalent statements that I've been using, no? So kaya lang para ngayon lang siya na-introduce. When two statements have the same truth value under all possible situations indicated by this symbol, no? Yung equal sign na sumobra ng isang line. Yan, okay. So kanina pa naman natin ginagamit yun sa De Morgan's Law, sa gamit na natin yung statements na equivalent. So in short, those two statements should have the same truth value under all possible situations, no? Okay. So prove that A is equivalent to the double negation of A. Yan. Okay. So another way to read this is negation of not A. Yan. So to prepare a truth table, there is only one statement, no? Wala tayong iba pang statement. So we only have a statement A. And since it's a simple statement, then there are only two truth values, T and F. Okay? Now, according to the statement, kailangan natin ng negation. Negation ng A. Okay, so ang entries ng negation ng A ay false saka true, no? These are opposite entries of the first column. Yan. And then, ininegate din natin yung second column, no? Because we need a double negation. So, from false to true, true to false. Okay. But what we really need is yung entries ng first column at saka yung final column, no? So, dapat pareho sila. Kasi we are trying to prove that A is equivalent to double negation of A. Okay, so yeah, that's our proof. All right. Show that the negation of P or not Q and not P and Q are equivalent. No? Okay, so these two are different statements. No? One is a disjunction and the other is a conjunction. And I prepared two separate tables for this. Inuna ko muna yung disjunction. Okay? So again, we prepare a standard truth table and then take note that the whole statement, not P or not Q, is the one listed here. No? Yun yung sinulat ko dito. Okay, so pwede yon ha. Yung kanina kasi, ganito yung pagkakapresent. Inisa-isa natin, no? But this is another way to do it. Yung mismong statement ang nakalagay doon sa table, sa head ng table. Okay, so, but initially, dapat wala pa tayong entries dito. Yan. Tapos dito din. Pero yung P ay i-rewrite lang natin. It's the same entries as P in the first column, no? So, i-check nyo parehong entries. Tapos yung not Q, opposite entries naman ng Q. True, naging false, false naging true, true naging false, false naging true. So I only check it, no? Then it's after this saka natin sasagutan yung or column, no? Yung or column ay nanggaling dito sa P at saka not Q, no? So true or not sorry. True or false is actually true, 'di ba? Parehong true ay true o inisa-isa ko ha, is false. And then false or true is true. So ito yung entries natin sa or column. Yan. May tanong ba bago ako mag-continue? Okay. So after that, itong or column na 'to ang ini-negate ng negation sign. Ito yung negation sign natin, 'no. So yung entries na dalawang true ay magiging false at yung false magiging true at yung true ay magiging false. Okay, so this is our final column, 'no. Ito ang final column natin. Alright? Now the other one is not P and Q statement. So gagawa ulit tayo ng isang standard truth table. Tapos nandun dapat yung statement na not P and Q. So we need a not P column. Asan yung natin? So from P to not P, dalawang true naging false in the first and second row. Third and fourth row from false to true. Yan. Okay, tapos yung Q column is just rewritten, the same entries for Q. Same entries. Okay, saka natin sasagutan yung conjunction. No? Okay, dahil conjunction to, ano nga hahanapin natin? Dapat yung parehong true na statements. No? Okay, we can find it in the third row. Yan o, true, tsaka true. So, true yan. The rest are false. Ayan na, false, true. Okay, so kung medyo nag-aalangan kayo, pwede namang ano, i-check isa-isa. Yun lang, if you are in a hurry, no? Mas mabilis yung, kasi ano to parang alam mo na, nape-predict mo na yung sagot. Once na yung pinaka-general rule doon sa conjunction saka disjunction ng truth values ay nakita mo na. No? So, yun na. Okay, so the question here is, equivalent ba talaga yung statement na not P or not Q, or the negation of P or not Q and not P and Q, no? Okay, so let's check the entries. False, false, true, false. This is the final entries. And then here we have false, false, true, false. Okay, so yun yung statements na nire-require natin yung truth values. Okay, we could see that they have exactly the same entries in their respective columns. So therefore, the negation of P or not Q is equivalent to not P and Q. May tanong? Si Gian, Carlo, Enabore. Iho, baka may tanong ka.
Ma'am, wala po.
Ay, sige. Thank you. Let's proceed. Given the following statements, P and Q. P, you clean your room. Q, you can watch TV. Express in the equivalent statements form. No? So we have here negation of P or not Q is equivalent to not P and Q. We have actually proven this a while ago. Ito yon. So, gagawin natin, in-indicate natin yung given statement above, tapos ay i-express natin siya in its equivalent form. So, this is how I started, no? Dinegate ko na muna yung P and Q above. Ito, so ito yung not P, you did not clean your room. Yung not Q, you cannot watch TV, no? And then, indicate ko din yung negation ng P or not Q. So again, since it's a disjunction, then we use the phrase, it is not the case that. Tapos yung nasa loob ng parenthesis natin, you clean your room or you cannot watch TV. Okay? And then not P and Q is you did not clean your room and you can watch TV. Okay. So I hope that this one is clear. No? Okay, more. Tautology is a statement which is true in every case or always true. Use the truth table to prove that A or not A is a tautology. Okay, so ito yung example. Isang statement lang ulito, statement A, kaya dalawa lang yung truth values, T and F, no? But since we are proving that A is or not A is a tautology so we provide here the not A column, no? And since it's a negation of A, all entries of A is opposite the entries of not A. Yeah. And then let's combine the two. A or not A, meaning true or false is true. False or true is true. Okay, so ang kailangan lang nating malaman is if yung final column na naka-indicate na statement will lead to a tautology, no? Okay? And a tautology is a statement which is true in every case. So laging ito yung true palagi, no? Sa table. So therefore, A or not A is a tautology. But there's another very good example of tautology. Ito yung previous lesson natin, 'no. Sadyang hindi ko siya ginawang example para makatipid sa time, 'yan. So, tautology rin 'to, 'no. It is an example na nag-practice tayo ng paggawa ng truth table, pero nag-result siya into a tautology. Now, another term is self-contradiction, 'no, is a statement, that is always false. Okay, kung puro true yung tautology, self-contradiction naman ay all false, always false. Kaya lang, unfortunately, hindi ako nakapag-provide ng example dito, 'no. So, I think, or I am suggesting na mag-research kayo about the example nito, 'yan. Hindi ako nakapag-provide, nakalimutan ko. Okay, so sa aking mga ginawa, lagi ko 'yan nai-skip. Madali lang naman i-research 'yan, eh, ang problema talagang laging nakakalimutan, hindi na isasama sa aking pagre-review, 'yan. Okay, so kung wala na kayong tanong sa conjunction tsaka disjunction, can I now proceed to conditional statements? 1:12 na pala, ang bilis naman ng time, 'no, nabilisan akong bigla. Okay, wait lang. Ang init na naman, eh, 'no? Actually dito sa amin nakalagay, 32 degrees sa laptop ko nakalagay. So gano'n kainit. So conditional statements na tayo, 'no? It's a logical compound statement in which statement P called the antecedent implies statement Q, 'no, called the consequent, and it takes the form if then. So itong symbols na P, arrow to the right, tapos Q, ito yung conditional statement, 'no. Ang basa natin diyan if P then Q or P implies Q. So again, P is called the antecedent, pero hypothesis din siya, and Q is the consequent. It is also the conclusion. Yan. So example, in each statement, identify the antecedent and the consequent. Number 1, if our school was this nice, then I would go there once a week. So just remove the if. Our school was this nice is antecedent. Remove then. I would go there once a week is the consequent. Yan. Number 2, if I have 1 million pesos, then I'll buy you a car. Remove if I have 1 million pesos is antecedent. I'll buy you a car is the consequent. Now, here is the truth value for P implies Q or conditional statement. No? So take a look at the truth values. There are 3 true values and there is only 1 false value. Okay? And it occurs when the hypothesis is true and the conclusion is false. Yan. And I also want you to realize that when the hypothesis is false, no matter what value the conclusion would take, P implies Q is true. Ayan, hypothesis is false, but the conditional statement is true. Okay, so tandaan niyo 'to, ha? Oo, kasi ito, sasagutan natin 'to. For each of the following conditional statements, state the hypothesis, the conclusion, and tell whether the conditional statement is true. Okay, so number 1, if 7 is an even number, then 7 can be divided evenly by 2. So first, we determine the hypothesis. 7 is an even number. And then conclusion, 7 can be divided evenly by 2. Okay, so analyze natin yung hypothesis. Okay, so 7 is not an even number, no? So this statement is actually false. Yan. And according to this table, if the hypothesis is false, whatever value would a conclusion take, no? P implies Q is true. So, true itong given statement. Okay? Hindi pa natin tinitingnan yung conclusion. But for this particular example, the conclusion is also false. So this statement is true because the hypothesis is false. Okay. Now, letter B, if 7 is a prime number, then 9 is a prime number. Ito yung hypothesis natin. 7 is a prime number and the conclusion 9 is a prime number. Okay. So, yung hypothesis natin, true yan, no? Tapos yung conclusion niyan ay false. O, pag ganun ang situation, according to this table, true ang hypothesis, false ang conclusion, then the conditional statement is false. Okay? One more. If water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, then granite is a metamorphic rock. No? So for our hypothesis, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius is true. Granite is a metamorphic rock is also true. Both statements are true, so logically both parts are true, so they can give us a true conditional statement. Yeah. Last, we have if 2 is a negative number, then 22 is a positive number. Ayan, medyo tinamad magsulat ng hypothesis tsaka conclusion. But I have it underlined, no? 2 is a negative number is false. Okay, so again, when the hypothesis is false, the whole statement is true. Okay? So kahit ano yung value ng conclusion. What's the conclusion? True naman siya, pero true statement na yung buong statement. Okay? So, siguro ito yung pinaka-last ko munang lecture, no? Use the truth table to prove that conditional statement P implies Q is logically equivalent to not P or Q. No? Okay, so kailangan muna nating mag-truth table as shown here. We have the standard truth table. Tapos yung P implies Q, it's already given, no? Ito kasi yung may entry na false sa second row and other entries are true. Okay? Yung not P column naman, yung entries na dalawang true sa first row, false sa not P. Yung dalawang false, true sa not P. Yan. Okay, so, and then, ang kasunod niyan, ay indicate natin yung not P or Q. So, i-combine natin, it's a disjunction. So, a disjunction, it is false when both the statements are false, and you can find that in the second row. Yeah. The other are true. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, dahil pareho ang entries ng P implies Q at saka not P or Q, no, ibig sabihin nito ay equivalent yung dalawang statements, no? P implies Q is equivalent to not P or Q. Okay, let's practice using that statements. Write each of the following in its equivalent disjunctive form. No, ito disjunctive form niya to. So first we have a P implies Q. No, if I could play the guitar, then I would join the band. No? So ang ating P I could play the guitar, and the Q is I would join the band. Okay, so in translating these statements into disjunctive form, dapat naka-not P or Q. So, i-negate natin yung P. It's either I cannot play the guitar or I couldn't play the guitar, no? Tapos, or I would join the band. That's the Q, not P or Q. B, if Daniel cannot play, then his team will lose. So P is Daniel cannot play, his team will lose is Q. O gawin nating not P. Daniel can play or Q, his team will lose. Last, if I am rich, then I am happy. So ang ating P ay I am not rich, I mean not P, or the Q is I am happy. All right. So I think I will leave this for the next meeting. No? Okay lang ba? This is a slide. Oo, kasi almost 1:30 na rin naman. Slide 46. Okay. 20 pa ang slides eh. 46 plus 26. 20 slides pa. Medyo mahaba pa. Okay, that is for the next meeting. And save your question for the next meeting. And, in the meantime, please join the together mode. Mag-unmute na kayo. Mag-together mode na tayo. Yan. Mag-i-smile. Okay, kumusta kayo? Oo. Buti hindi kayo nagre-request ng face-to-face. Actually, pagka nag-face-to-face, mas matagal i-discuss to. Mas mabilis kasi sa may PowerPoint eh. Pagka isusulat pa yan sa blackboard, naku po. Bukas pa tayo matatapos, no? Oh, what's that? Mr. Gozon, ano yan? May nawawala si Habenyar. Okay. Hindi siya makamasyado. O, may isa pa. May kasama ka, Atya. Miss Atya. Oo, nakikita kita eh. O, mag-smile muna kayo. Smile. O, hindi naman kita yung dala mo, Mr. Gozon eh. Taas mo, para masaya. O, mukhang mushroom. Kulay pulang mushroom. O sige, nasama na ata yan. Tingnan mo mamaya sa picture. Okay, isa pa ang smile. Smile. Yan, ako yung madilim eh. Wala na kasi yung ring light ko dito sa harap, nasira na. Ayoko nang palitan. Okay. So, to continue, dire-diretso na nga yung aking lecture, pero parang ano pa din, kinulang pa rin sa oras. Yan. Thank you for your attendance today and thank you for waiting, ha? All right, enjoy your lunch.